Runway has associated themselves with David Lawless because, look, David Lawless is a very good lawyer. Where he goes, money does join him. And, you know, the fashion, the boat, the yachts, the Dom Perignon, they don't all pay for themselves.
And you definitely have to put down that money to acquire all of those things.
I got to ask, though, is that a pineapple shirt David Lawless is wearing?
Yes.
That says more about David Lawless than I thought I wanted to know.
I think so, yes. I believe that is a shirt with a bunch of pineapples on it.
I got to ask, I don't think he knows what he's advertising there.
A reminder to everybody here that David Lawless did lose to Mikey earlier today in the bar.
That was not a sanctioned match. Why don't you go back to the Yacht Rock concert, loser?
We did have a bit of a brawl.
We did have a brawl earlier in the Voodoo Brewery. As we dealt with the rain delay, we all went in. We all got some drinks. I got a Sly Fox. It's a fantastic brew here at Voodoo Brewery. They make their own beer here. They have been a fantastic host. And we did have a little bit of an altercation between Mikey and David Lawless. I'm a little confused why they're not using the tag ropes corners. I'm a little...
Well, that's
I'm
going to
call it out. I'm going to call it out.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I think that's a
call it
question
out.
for Nick Shin, I
That's
think.
it. I'm going to ask Nick Shin later.
He's been doing an exemplary job all
Yeah, I'm
night.
going to ask
This is
later.
a little
Well,
bit
here's the thing. I think, you know, with multiple people,
I passed 2 bars.
trios matches, I get it.
You haven't passed a bar your whole life.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We have Jaghori
and Calvin Couture starting out.
Calvin Couture.
Calvin Couture, as you know, will be wearing the bow tie.
All
He's
right,
wearing the
that's
bow tie. His tag team partner, Mr. Design, Tyler Klein, will be wearing the ascot.
He's got the CC on his boots, too. That's a good way to tell them apart. If you're unfamiliar with the team, as I don't believe I know these guys.
The
yet.
Runway
I will find out. I'm happy to
Runway
find
is a
out.
fantastic tag team. They competed in the Enjoy Cup for Tag Team competition. Been around.
Prestigious tournament.
Yes, and you know, the Runway has been making a name themselves. Tag team championships around here, the area here in Pittsburgh, up north in Katanning, down to Uniontown. If you're familiar with the Pittsburgh area, they've been tag team champions. Very, very effective tag team, and a very, very effective group. Now that they've, I wouldn't say added David Lawless, but added the money of David Lawless.
The legal services of David Lawless, perhaps.
A little surfing.
Yeah.
Activity.
That's not the move that's called the surfboard, but maybe that should be the move that's called the surfboard.
I gotta ask with Jet Jaghori here, going with the jeans wrestling, especially in this type of weather. Is that advisable to you?
No, I don't think it is.
Okay.
I don't think Jet Jaghori takes advice from a lot of people. And
Well,
I think the people who
look,
does take advice from changes frequently.
If you want to be a delinquent,
Whoa, that's a beautiful cover, though. It's a
I gotta
great
say it
hitting
was
combo.
so good that it threw Nick Shin out of position. And Calvin trying again to maneuver Jet Jaghori into where he wants to go, but look out! What a transition!
The incredible balance of Jet Jaghori. The super kick.
I gotta say, I'm impressed even more with, we've dealt with the rain, we're dealing with wet ropes, and Jet Jaghori able to make that transition, and now he's made the tag to Josh Fuller. And now Mr. Design, Tyler Klein, has made the tag.
Fuller, kick to the midsection of Klein, another one to the top section of Klein. The third, Klein goes down. There's the cover. This could be all. No. You never know, like I like to say, those kicks to the face, you never know which one is the one that knocks you out.
No,
and any one of them could be the end.
Tag into Mikey Banker, the powerhouse of the group.
He's a big dude. Big dude.
I heard, is Mikey Banker obsessed with Aspen the Mermaid or not? I've heard a lot of debate on this on Twitter. Do you know?
I don't know if obsessed is the right word. I do believe he simps.
Is that official?
I think that's official. But no, I don't know if obsession is quite the quite. Ask Aspen. Aspen will tell you. I think.
I have not been able to ask her because every time I come up to her and look her in the eyes, I give her $5. It just goes right out of your hands.
I think, that's a worthy thing. Everybody should give Aspen $5. Maybe one day you get a little older, you stop being affected by it so much. Maybe I'll ask her. Let's look at this match. Aspen the Mermaid is not here right now.
Yes.
But Mikey is. And we got both of the big guys in the ring right now.
Two powerhouses. Now they did. It was an unsanctioned match earlier in the bar that these two competitors did have. David Lawless decided to insult the bar patrons and the bar itself, and we're not going to stand for any insult at Voodoo Brewery, who has been so kind to us.
They were very good throughout the wrangle. I did not have any of the beers. I will have one after the show. I feel like I need to speak a lot of words in a short period of time without slurring, and alcohol is not a good idea. But afterwards, I will absolutely. I
definitely recommend it. As little advice I got from my good friend Colin Delaney.
Yep.
2 beers. That's time for commentary. Anyway, David Lawless with the head control and trying to knock over Mikey Banker, and that's going to be a tough task.
All right, well, here comes Mikey once again. A collision and nobody moves.
I'm actually impressed by David Lawless being able to withstand the shoulder block from Mikey Banker.
He has
stop on the foot.
A wide and solid base. A couple of duck clotheslines. Whoa!
Mikey Banker throwing a little extra on that. It wasn't a pounce, but it was a small one.
Yeah.
And Mikey Banker doesn't do much that's small.
Oh, he can fly too. That was a great little jumping kick there.
Yeah, a little sit kick to the side of the head, and now Nick Shin in position. Lawless able to kick out. Now, great cover there by Banker. As you notice, making the cover on his side of the ring so that the save couldn't be made. And now, once you get over past that diagonal line, the Runway's going to try and take advantage, but the Delinquents not having any of it.
Yeah.
Look out.
We got a 3-on-1 situation here. You can't lawyer your way out of getting hit by a clothesline.
No, and Josh Fuller coming in, making the assist. Only 2 count. But this match so far has been all Delinquents / Jet. The Runway and David Lawless really not able to find their footing.
No.
And look out. That's it.
Super blockbuster.
That is it.
There's a cover.
Oh, and Calvin Couture able to make the save. And now Mr. Design on the outside has just thrown Josh Fuller into the ring post.
That could take Fuller out for the match. Oh, and into the back of the knees like a chop block. Oh, Jaghori is in the wrong place right now.
Chop block, and there was nowhere for Jaghori's knees to go. It was right into that turnbuckle. And now we're seeing the 3-headed attack of the Runway and David Lawless.
It's amazing how quickly the tide can turn in a match like this. When you have so many people, so many moving parts, all it takes is one wrong movement, and all of a sudden 3 guys are beating you up.
It's so hard to keep your head on a swivel and see every single angle and avenue when you have 6 individuals in a match like this. Tag in Mr. Design. Tyler Klein with a Kurt Hennig style neck snap, and then a flipping neck breaker from Couture, and only a 2 count. And Calvin Couture, as you notice there, always finds his lens. He's like the Alyssa Milano of professional wrestling. He just finds that lens, finds that camera, and just gives that look.
It's a skill. It's a skill I certainly appreciate. Jaghori picked up, slammed hard to the canvas.
Again, that body slam driving the air out of Jaghori. And look out! Ooh!
Big meaty leg drop with a meaty leg. There's a cover, but Mikey's right in there to stop it.
That was smart to break that up at that moment. I don't know if I've seen a lawyer in my life give a better leg drop. Have you?
No, I don't think I have. I think that's the best lawyer leg drop I've ever seen. Yeah, Josh Fuller is still on the ground trying to pull himself back up to tag position.
Well, he used the ring post with his head thanks to Mr. Design Tyler Klein, and more tag team offense.
1 in, 1 out. Or 1 in, 2
little bit
out,
of, I was gonna say, a little miscommunication there on the pinfall.
Just a smidge.
And it may have cost the Runway. I gotta say, Tyler Klein has made a transition that has been impeccable. He and Couture, they were seen as, in this area, they weren't seen as credible tag team wrestlers, and they have got this mean streak about them, and ever since then, they have found their way to win tag team titles and have become a powerhouse tag team here in Pittsburgh.
They certainly seem to know what they're doing. You notice that minor miscommunication was incredibly minor, and you only notice it because it was the only one there was.
Yeah, and now Tyler Klein throws Josh Fuller again into the ring post. Fuller has been almost completely taken out of this match. He's been completely inconsequential so far. Jaghori trying to fight back. He's going to have to make this tag to Mikey Banger if they have any hope of surviving, if he's any hope of being a delinquent. Well, I mean, he's still going to be delinquent.
Yes, but is he going to be on the team? Jaghori fighting back. He's still in the wrong corner. Single blockbuster there. There's the tag. Here comes Mikey. Big shoulder block halfway across the ring.
And the Runway doesn't seem too thrilled to get in there with the powerhouse Mikey Banker.
He's taking both of them down now. He's hungry for more.
Lawless in the corner, and he's about to get sandwiched from Couture, and maybe another one from Klein. And Lawless has taken a lot of this punishment.
Here he is with Couture, whipping Couture directly into Lawless's face.
Into
Wonderful
a cannonball. That is some sheer power. And now Josh Fuller's trying to get back in this, trying to get himself set up.
Fuller's back in business.
Look at this.
Double team move into the suplex.
They call that the Brainbuster 69.
Nice.
And Mr. Design is now finding himself on the floor.
The straps have come down. Mikey Banger.
Lawless not in the position he wants to be. His eyes are glassed over.
Yeah, I can see that. He doesn't know where he is. That was an instinctual elbow.
That's an instinctual elbow. He has been knocked clean. He's trying to find out where he is right now. And look out.
Oh, he's not in the right place. That was incredible. That was quick thinking.
And that could be it. No!
Ooh, so close. And that's a testament to the toughness of David Lawless.
And that is a diamond cutter mixed with a Lawless splashing onto Couture. Oh no. Well, here we go.
Oh, we're going for it.
Is this a triple power bomb?
I think so.
Wait a
Here's
minute.
Aspen.
Here is Aspen. Well, Aspen hasn't received her coffee.
But now is not really the time for coffee, I don't think.
Mikey is, I know that he's been, making sure that Aspen had coffee, but not, behind the referee's back, 2 low blows from the Runway on Fuller and Jaghori, and now Mikey Banker is left alone. And cover. And the Runway and David Lawless find a way to win this.
That's once again how quickly a match can turn.
Here are your winners, the team of the Runway and David Lawless, Esquire.
For the want of a cup of coffee and a gavel to the face, Mikey goes down.
Well,
it's a shame.
David Lawless is able to avenge his unsanctioned loss to Mikey Banker, but Aspen the Mermaid still doesn't have a coffee.